Hello everyone, welcome to Spark by Sona. Today in this video, let us discuss the question answers and exercise part of A Day in the Ashram, C.F. Andrews. First answer the following questions. First question, who named the school Shanti Niketan? Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore named the school Shanti Niketan. When does the day in Shanti Niketan begin? The day begins long before the sunrise. Third question, what is termed by Gurudev as darling of our hearts? Shanti Niketan is termed as darling of our hearts by Gurudev. Fourth question, which phrase is used in paragraph to mean both old and the young people? The phrase used is old and the young alike. Fifth question, the boys in Shanti Niketan get up early in the morning. Who else are the early risers? The choristers and the birds on the Amloki grooves are early risers. Second answer the following questions. First question, what kind of work do the boys practice in the afternoon? Answer, in the afternoon, boys practice the work chiefly with hands as well as with the mind. Hand work is practiced. What are Shanti Niketan boys famous for? Shanti Niketan boys are famous for their sports and games. Third question, how do the boys spend evening before they go to bed? Before they go to bed, some fairy tales are told, short dramas are recited, Gurudeva songs are sung, and different school gatherings were held. Fourth question, read the second paragraph carefully. What it describes is the greatness of the teacher, B, the song of the choristers, the lesson taught in the ashram, the silent meditation of the ashram. Answer is the B, the song of the choristers. Next read and discuss, then write. What is the effect of the song of the choristers on the listeners? The choristers are the first to rise and they go around the ashram singing their morning hymn. You can hear the voice in distance drawing nearer and nearer, and then the sound dies away as the choir passes on to another part of the ashram, and then again it comes nearer and nearer. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings gives peace to the soul. How are the classes held in the afternoon in Shanti Niketan? In the afternoon classes begin again, but at this time the work is chiefly with hands as well as handiwork is practiced, and the boys' own natural tastes are very soon discovered. Some prefer carpentry, others prefer mechanical work, others enjoy spinning and weaving, others become skilled in draftmen or painters, others are musicians. How do the boys spend their evenings in Shanti Niketan? In the evening at sunset, they return from their fields and sit down once more for a short time to meditate in silence. How are the classes at Shanti Niketan different from the classes in the other schools? In other schools, all the boys are made to learn certain subjects. They do not give scope for the development of natural facts. Only the bookish knowledge is important. Teachers do not take interest in discovering natural talents of the students. But in Shanti Niketan, work of book is less. School is conducted in the open air. Boys are allowed to ask questions. Instead of 40 to 50 boys, there will be a group of 8 to 10 boys. Teachers take a keen interest. The boy is allowed to practice and learn in which he is interested. It may be carpentry, painting, music, spinning, or weaving. The education here is living education. How do Shantiniketan prepare boys for life? The education here is living education. Boys are taught according to their taste and preference. They enjoy learning and become experts in the subjects of their liking. That is how the Shantiniketan prepares boys for life. Fourth main, C4. The writer has used the phrase living education to describe the experience in Shantiniketan. Some features of education are given below. Classify them into categories of living education and unimaginative instructions. Discuss in groups. So, I have already written it in a different columns. Living education, meditating learners, learning outside in the nature, students asking questions to the teachers, experimenting creative thinking, identifying students' natural taste. On another column, memorizing, punishing, dictating notes, passive listeners, bookish learning. Next is vocabulary part. First main, fill in the blanks in the following sentence with the help of clues given in brackets. When you blow air into balloon, it becomes bigger and bigger. As the train approaches the station, the sound of its whistle becomes louder and louder. If you practice harder and harder, you will feel more and more confident to solve the problems. Man has been constructing taller and taller buildings in cities. As you move away from a tree, it looks smaller and smaller. Next main, fill in the blanks. Second one, fill in the blanks with some and others. You can see shining objects in the sky at night. Some of them are planets, others are stars. There are many fruits in baskets. Some of them are mangoes, others are bananas. Third one, after the bell, some boys went out to play, others went home. Fourth one, there are a few books on the table. Some of them are textbooks, others are not. Fifth one, some of the apples in the baskets are good, others are bad. Next, fill in the blanks choosing appropriate words form and words given in brackets. Last week, I went to shop to buy a pair of trousers. I bought one and returned home. When I tried to wear it, I found that it was rather loose. So I went to the shop in a hurry. But the shopkeeper was out. So I had to wait for a half an hour. When he returned, I shouted at him, "See how big it is. It fits an elephant." He replied, coolly looking at my pot belly. "Therefore, we offered it to you, sir." A. Fill in the blanks using antonyms from the word in underlined. Fill in the blanks using antonyms of the word in underlined. Krishna was rich, king, while his friend was a poor man. Madanika is tall, but her brother is short. Radhika is strong, but her sister is weak. Silk is soft, iron is hard. I can remember stories, but forget lessons. Next, classify the following into prefix and suffixes. So, here these words can be added in the, we can add these prefixes in front of a word to make it as a prefix, and these are a suffix words. So I have made some of the words using this, that is mislead, non-cooperation, antisocial, incorrect, ex-minister, purpose, subdivision, submissive. In the same way, suffix words useless, tasteful, development, unable, childish, declaration and friendship. Now, fill in the blanks with appropriate prefix, choosing from the ones that given. The school reopens on June 1st. Manish eats meat. He is a non-vegetarian. Terrorists are anti-social. Bhakranangal is multi-purpose project. Plastic chairs are inexpensive. Next main. 7th, fill in the blanks with appropriate suffixes. Choose from one given above in V5. He was comfortable in his seat on the train. He was acting in a very childish way. She looked at her reflection in the mirror. India has won the championship at Sharjah. The rate of employment in India has been rising steadily. Fill in the blanks using a, an or the only where necessary. If no article is necessary, write 0 in the blanks. Abdul is an excellent football player. As a student, he won many prizes. Now he has joined a multinational company. The company encourages him to play for the state level tournament. The democracy is the best form of government for all. For all. The people have the right to vote. Even in the emergency, the people do not lose their rights in the form of government. Peter lives in the small locality as I do. His father is an assistant engineer. He loves music and the sports. His most favorite sport is cricket. What do you understand after doing this exercise? Answer the following questions by filling in the blanks. Nouns can be countable or uncountable. Countable can be singular or plural. A, an, and the are articles. A, an are used only with singular nouns. The can be used with both singular and plural forms of nouns. The is called definite. A and an are called indefinite articles. Writing. Choose the words. Task. Read the following descriptions. Substitute each with an appropriate descriptive word from the ones given in the brackets below. One example is given. He often promises to do things, but half the time he forgetful. She is always here on time, punctual. I don't think he has done any work since he has been there, lazy. She finds it difficult to meet people and talk to strangers, shy. He can work in any department and it doesn't matter to him. I will be back with another video. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.